Latins are better because at least they don't dress like Americans. Americans are always wearing suits. But Latin are always wearing it to express their emotions. Not like Americans, they're just like, let me just wear this suit and I'm sure I'll look fine.
Well, my opinion why Americans are better, 99%, we have better soccer teams.
But my opinion why Americans are better is we have the best food service. You could go, like for example, if you don't know the restaurant Burger Five, best restaurant ever. The shakes, it's like nothing before. But then you go to a Latin restaurant and they'll be like, dame una parrilla for $45.
They're better because they could fight for whatever they are, even if they couldn't. They always think they could and they be strong.
Well, my opinion why Americans are better is because American music is the best thing that you have ever heard in your life.
Latins are better than Americans because Americans, they get offended by everything. Latins, you can tell them something very offensive and they will just brush it off and not care about it. Now, Americans take it super seriously. It's like they were telling you that like their life was ruined just by that one word that you said to them.
Not true, not at all, and also, at least we have better presidents than you. Your presidents are loquitos. Loquitos.
Okay, this is like Latins are better than Americans. Have you heard Americans talk Spanish? They talk so bad, but we can learn it super fast. I learned it in like 1 year.
Okay, so that's not true, and this is the reason why Americans are better than Latins. Because the parents in the Latins, if the kids does something wrong by accident, they're gonna hit them with the belt. And if they're like the American parents are much nicer, like they only ground them for 30 seconds.
I think Americans are worse, because like they're not moisturizing. Like, their legs. Well, girls are pretty moisturizing.
Okay. So what she said is coming out of a whole new level of fakeness. So look, America has better food than the Latins. America, for example, has all the things you can get, and everyone likes them. But Latin food is just one kind of food mixed inside, and it's not that great.
Latin food is way better because American food is like, it's like.
I think Americans are better because they are always like on the move and they don't really need that stuff actually because they already have it. They're really good at finding what they need.
I think Latins are better than Americans because Latins get along with people better than Americans do.
I think Americans are better because like they express themselves and also they just share a lot and all of that. They don't like be mean like Latins parents. They're just always leaving and all that. But American parents, they just stay and all that, and they care about the kids more than Latins do.
Why are we fighting? We're still the same. If we just trust in ourselves and stop fighting, we could all be equal and not getting in trouble with stuff that doesn't even need to be trouble.
Everyone is equal, no matter gender, from where you are or anything. No one is better than anyone. Only God is better. Everyone should stop fighting because we're not like the best ones.
I don't think we should fight because we're all equals. We're all human beings. We should get along. Like, my mom comes from Chinese culture and my dad comes from like Venezuela, and they both met and they fell in love. So there wasn't an argument between them, and their families were okay with it. So why shouldn't we be equals like they were?
I think we should all stop fighting because everybody has the same heart. And this is coming out of nowhere. I don't understand why we're fighting when we all have loving families, loving moms, loving dads, and loving friends. Because at the end of the day, we're all equal in every single way.
We should all treat each other equally because God made us to be equal. We shouldn't fight over what gender we are or where we come from or anything, because we should all treat each other the same because it's not fair.
I don't know why we're fighting. Only because we're not the same gender. That doesn't make sense. Boys are not better than girls, or girls are not better than boys. We're all the same.
The fight between gender and religion is one of the biggest fights that'll never go out in existence. But we can do something to make it stop. Gender, from what religion you're in, that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all people and we all live a normal life. So that's why we need to stop criticizing other people by who their parents are or where they come from or what kind of things they do instead of our way. Because your way isn't better than anybody else's way. It's always equal. All humans and people are equal.